Ooh, shit. Right up, y'all. What up, y'all? What up? What up, everybody? What y'all doing today? This is the Divine Soul Empress. What are y'all doing? What are y'all getting into? All right. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? We doing minis today or love readings? I always pull my cards before I pull cards for everybody else, right? I always get all the tea first. All of my tea first, okay? All right. All right, y'all, what's up? Hold on. Sorry. This is your Divine Soul Empress doing readings today. What are we doing? Y'all want mini reads? I got a new deck, y'all. I usually wait till people jump on. That way it's fair. I got some new decks. I was at an event in the RVA this weekend. And a wonderful reader. Well, I don't know if she's a reader, actually. I assume. What up? Hey, y'all. What do y'all... Well, I asked what you guys want. Y'all want minis or y'all want... excuse me. Y'all want minis or y'all want a Love Collective? I got a new deck, though. And, yeah, you have to follow me. You have to be a follower, too. Sorry. Make sure you follow me if you're asking. Right? Love Collective. I haven't done a Love Collective for a while. Kind of want to do a Love Collective. But if I don't do readings, then sometimes people hop off. And I'll be like, oh. So, I don't know. Minis are mini readings. But I don't pick I just go through and I just pick who I'm drawn to. And then I pull some cards. So I don't do everybody. But a Love Collective is for... like everyone to get a little bit of information about what's going on in their connection. This Chariot card. This is going to be the theme of the day, the Chariot, because this card stay coming out. This card stay. Somebody's coming towards y'all. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Y'all could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Temperance, Balance. This is my new deck. I got gifted this deck, y'all. So, I got gifted this deck on Friday. So, I usually do a Love Collective or I do free mini reads. Y'all tell me what y'all want to do. Y'all tell me. If we don't have that many people, then I don't really do yes or no's. I do minis because yes or no's are kind of like it's a contingent on human will and a lot of other stuff. It's contingent on a human will and a lot of other stuff. Norma, love and money. What up, y'all? My mom's name is Norma. So. Alright, y'all. So what y'all want? Y'all want collective? Y'all want mini reads? What y'all want? Hello. Thanks for joining. What y'all want? Y'all want collective? Y'all want a mini read? Y'all want a love collective? What y'all want today? Y'all want minis. Okay. Let's get it popping. Y'all really with these minis? I want to do a Love Collective. I haven't done a Love Collective in a while, y'all. And I don't do everybody. Maybe I'll do... I kind of want to do... Y'all got to follow me, though. Y'all got to follow me. Maybe we can do that. I can't go for long, though, because today's my son's birthday. And when I get back, I got to watch a movie. But we can do... And so I wouldn't get everyone anyway. So it's up to y'all. So let's do a quick Love Collective because I haven't done one in a while. And I go live tomorrow on my Instagram and Facebook. There's usually less people on there. So if y'all follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll get... thank you. You'll get... You'll probably wind up being able to get a reading. I'm only going to cut my mini reads, though, y'all, down to like an hour. Because y'all know I'll be on here for like 2 or 3 hours reading all kind of people. People don't like to listen. And y'all be getting an attitude. And y'all be lying, talking about I don't know who it is. And I'll be like, okay, let's pull some more cards. Because then I'm being nosy. Because I'm like, yeah, you do. So I'm going to try to cut that back. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You know, because then we get on. I'm gonna start a podcast, y'all. So I'm gonna start a podcast. If y'all was on last week when I went live, a couple of y'all suggested that I start a podcast, so I am gonna do that. Interesting enough. So that's gonna be kind of dope, right? I got the High Priestess too. I got that earlier. Follow your intuition right now. Thank you guys. That's so sweet. He's so bad. He's spoiled. He's the youngest of 8. I got 8 kids in my house. I want to be a foster mom, y'all. I'm crazy, I know. I want to own a group home for foster kids. All right, so let's do Love Collective real quick. And then I do minis tomorrow. So why don't we do like that, y'all? Y'all want to do that? I was going to say I could pull a couple cards right now. All right. I know, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, let's do that. And then follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'll be trying to go in the morning too, y'all. I'll be trying to get y'all. All right, so let's do a quick Love Collective. I'll be trying to get everybody. Right? Yeah, let's help these babies, y'all. Follow me so you get notified. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, because I do free minis on Tuesdays. Like I said, I can't get drained no more. I got to know my worth. Reciprocity is real. That's why I say you got to follow me to get it reading. Anyways, sometimes when y'all drop your comments, I will read them as I'm going through. So I'll do that too. All right, y'all. Let's get this crack-a-lackin'. Hey. All right, Garden and the Gate. And what do we have here? The Chariot. What I tell y'all, the theme today is going to be the Chariot. For the reading, the theme is movement forward, and we're in Aries season, and we just had the new moon in Aries too. So a lot of illusions have been dropped this weekend. You're starting to understand that the destiny of your destiny is in your hands, and so you have to move forward. You have to be the one to take your life forward, right? So now Spirit is telling you it's time for action, but there's also a need for balance, right? Your dreams need a practical plan. There's a lot of good things waiting inside of you that you guys are waiting to let out, to unleash. And now is the time to do so. Because Spirit said you are holding yourself back. Garden and the Gate. You have everything that you need, and the collective is holding themselves back from moving forward. They could be holding themselves back because intuitively, because we also got the High Priestess, right? Intuitively, the collective knows that something's coming, something's changing, something's shifting. They just don't know what, when, or how. So collectively, we could be holding ourselves back because we know something's happened, but we don't know what. So we're not fully letting go of a situation because we know that it's going to come back. We just don't know when, right? All right, so let's get the energy of our person. Y'all could be seeing 333, 222 with the High Priestess, door to value. So the collective's person, whoever this may be, they are focusing on understanding their worth, learning because the collective has stepped into their power. They just haven't moved forward. Yeah, it's so hard to let go, right? You have to let go of the attachment to the outcome. You have to have faith that Spirit is going to bring you together. The who, what, where, when, and why. Well, the who, what, where, when, and how is none of your business. That's up to the divine, or whatever you believe in, right? And so those synchronicities are telling you that this is part of your empowering journey. So every time you have a thought that is empowering to you, every time you have a thought that is meant to drive you on your direction for your path, Spirit shows you numbers to let you know that you're on the right path. The 222 is letting you know that you are to follow your divine guidance, even though it may seem unconventional. I don't know if y'all seen that TikTok. I just saw that today, and it was like, be delusional. Be so delusional about your dreams that there's no way it's impossible that it won't happen. And that is true. Be delusional. Like, don't tell yourselves, don't let the fears tell you something is not going to manifest that you know. So the collective's person is definitely, because the collective has stepped into their power, they just haven't let go, like, because we got to let go. The collective's person has this, is essentially going through their awakening, and they're starting to understand their self-worth, which means they're starting to view relationships around them differently than they did before, right? So let's get the energy of the connection. What is going on with the energy of the connection? All right, let's see. We have Thinking Woman. So this is about feelings. So the connection Both parties are thinking about the connection. I've been seeing this storm warning a lot. Something is going to happen and it's going to cause a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes coming up for the collective. I thought I had another card flipped over, but I guess not. But the thinking woman, I feel like, is more about feelings. This could also be dealing with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We got Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Taurus season may be relevant to some of you guys. So be mindful of that. But there is things that are changing, and collectively, essentially what's happening right now is the collective and the collective's person are actually getting on the same page. But they don't know it. Energetically, though, you are, because the collective's person is starting to awaken to understand the connection, and they're starting to actually process their feelings. They may not understand how deep the connection is. They may not understand how to get to the connection, but they do understand that they recognize you, right? They recognize who you are. But there's a lot of overthinking in this situation too. So that's why the mirroring is there. That's why it's important, because it's like, the fears are being mirrored back to each other without even knowing it. So it's like it's like the closer you get to becoming union within yourself, the more fear that brings up, right? And the more fear that brings up, the less likely you're going to continue to go down that path, right? All right, y'all. Yes, send me some likes, follow me. Y'all got to help me out. Like, I got to get my numbers up. Y'all already know. I'll be doing the free readings for y'all. So reciprocity is real. All right. So next we're going to get, I usually get my love cards, but I don't see them. Hold on, y'all. I had here they are. I had an event, so I didn't know where they were. All right, so then we're going to get the love energy of the situation. All right, and then we'll do the Twin Flame Oracle and the Twin Flame Tarot. And I got a deck gifted to me, y'all. Thank you. And if you follow me, y'all will get notified when I go live. And like I said, I'll be going live. Like, try to go live every day. I'm trying to get my life together, y'all. I gotta get some money. I gotta do that TikTok where they be like, I think I gotta figure out a way to get to this money. Get this money by tomorrow. That's where I am in life. I gotta figure out a way to get to this bag. This love stuff is cool, but I need to mind the business that pays me. I need to buy the business that pay me, right? But I got a gifted deck, so we might pull this out today. Thank you very much, because I have not got to use it. I used it one night. I got on here the other day, and I got to use it. So, and when you got a brand new deck, the way it feels, and the cards be all hard, and you can shuffle it all. Yeah, so. All right, so let's get the love energy. Let's get the love energy of the situation, right? Both parties are thinking about aligning and how to get it together. But the collective, you guys could also be having a lot of ancestors. We have two butterflies here. For some of y'all, it could be like a mother, father, grandma, grandparent. Like, you have people around you, aunt, uncle. But you have people around you that are cheering you out of this. And it's so crazy because this is 30 for the collective. And for the collective's person, a love collective reading. For the collective's person, we got door to value. So, and that's 31. So it's like once you, I love it, right? Once you step out of your shell, because the garden and the gate is holding yourself back. It's like once you step out and stop holding yourself back, you're going to get this victory, this door to value. You're going to understand your worth, and you're going to start attracting everything that you desire. But it's like the collective is waiting because they know that something's coming. They just don't know what, right? But we have to make sure that we're not in an energy of waiting, because waiting is not, we want to always be in the energy of allowing, right? All right, so let's get the love energy of the collective, and then we'll do the Twin Flame Oracle. Ooh, I'm here for it. We got Emperor. So for some of y'all, you are divine. For some of the collective, you are the divine feminine. For some of the collective, you are the divine masculine. And for some of the collective with the divine feminine, you can't get the divine masculine off your mind. For some of y'all are holding back from your divine masculine too. For whatever reason, you could be holding yourself back from them because you're afraid. You could be holding yourself back from getting deeper with someone due to fears of being hurt, possibly. But the divine masculine, for some of y'all, your divine masculine likes to take pictures with their shirt off. They could be, which is nothing wrong with that. Ooh, and this is red, like Aries energy. For some of y'all, your person is an Aries. For some of y'all, something could happen during Aries season with someone. You can meet someone. You can find them very passionate. For some of y'all, your person may do something with red. I'm getting like firefighter or something like that. Standing in his Emperor energy. But you saw how that card flipped out. Boy. All right, and the sun, look at that. So I can't make this up. So the collective is essentially fantasizing, thinking about their person. For the divine collective, you could be the Emperor, thinking about the Empress, or you could, but most of the collective is going to be the Empress, thinking about the Emperor, thinking all those happy thoughts, maybe setting their soul on fire. If you met someone new, you could feel very passionate about them. Y'all could feel very passionate about each other. But this divine masculine makes you very happy. For the collective, a lot of y'all too are starting to realize that divine masculine is what you want. Even if you're telling yourself he's not what you want, right? And he walking around posting pictures on social media of him with his shirt off trying to tease you. And you sitting over there falling for it. It's all right though. It's all right. It's all right. We be falling for it. We be falling. Dudes be posting them thirst traps too. I think most of the people I follow on TikTok, and I'm not kidding, or men, and I follow them because they did not have their shirts on. I'm not kidding. So it's all right. Some of us, it be like that. It be like that, right? So for the collective person's energy, we have the 5 of Wands. So while the collective is ready to like kiss and make up, the collective person got a little bit of an attitude. He's in his divine masculine energy, but in a toxic way where he's in ego, right? And so the Ten of Flames, he is not very happy about the way this has ended. But because it ended the way it has, I feel like for some of the collective, their person is depressed. You could be depressed too, as well. We also have seasonal depression with the wintertime. It's hibernation. We went away to understand ourselves, to understand our true feelings. During that time, we had to purge a lot of things and let go of a lot of things that no longer served us, right? So at that time, it also creates a depressive state because things change. But now it's springtime and we're starting to come out. So the divine masculine is starting to merge like this. For some of y'all, he could be merging a little bit of an asshole trying to control the situation, which is what essentially is causing a problem, even though you love his little asshole ways, which is okay because you marry each other, right? And so you have the Ten of Flames. That's why he crashed and burned, but that's that 5 of Wands. That's him trying to control the situation, trying to manipulate, trying to battle for control in a situation that way he doesn't understand he already has control of. But because it's not toxic like he's used to with the karmic, y'all got some karmic cards. Let me tell y'all, I'm going to pull these at the end. I'm a prick. I've only seen I bought these directly from someone. I don't know who she is. Her name isn't on here. But I watched her on Instagram. I watched her video and she makes her own cards. So these cards are dope. So we'll pull some of these at the end. We don't really focus too much. We don't want to hate on the karmic or whatever, but the karmic do be playing games. But that's okay because everything's a life lesson, right? Even our own karmic be playing games. Because most of us had a karmic before we were awakened and got rid of the karmic and moved on our purpose, right? All right, y'all. So let's get the love energy of the connection. Right now, at this moment, the 7 of Flames. Shut it up. Okay, we got the 7 of Wands. Sorry, y'all, this Aries energy. We got the 10 of Wands. So first off, your person is in their feelings. Something may have happened with the collective's person because they are very much in their feelings right now and they kind of got an attitude, right? And so this is the thing. You got the 7 of Wands and again, we have the Chariot. So we have the Chariot of the overall energy of the situation. So the collective is ready to go. The collective's person, not so much. The collective person is on the defense. And so we have to be mindful that while we are ready to move forward because we know how we feel, because we know it feels different, the collective's person is awakening. So they're afraid. So they're being defensive, right? So we have the 7 of Wands and the Chariot with that. The 5 of Pentacles, shut out. So the collective's person may not be talking. You may not be talking to them. They could be heartbroken. As the collective could be working on independence, but still thinking about this Emperor. And these are, I don't know what's on this lamp. Oh, I thought they were shoes. But for some of y'all, maybe your person likes you in heels, or maybe you like to wear heels because, I don't know, maybe they're taller than you or something like that. There could be something with heels with this because I thought those were heels. That's what made me look at them. All right, so let's grab some of the Twin Flame Oracle and see what's popping, y'all. All right. Something could have happened in the summertime. The wintertime was the hibernation time. Your person could be numbing because something could have ended. Your person, if they are in a connection with someone, the connection could have ended. Your connection with them could have ended. So we have awakening. What did I say? Ain't that something? Awakening. Awakening. This Emperor is awakening. The collective's person is starting to realize, the collective is starting to realize their worth, for one. And they're starting to understand what they want with their life and how to go about getting there, right? But also the collective's person, like the collective's person is awakening right now. They are awakening to their truth. They're awakening to their soul's truth. They're starting to learn who they really are. This Emperor is starting to wake up to the fact that they care for you very much. Let's see, this one wanted to come out. They're awakening to the fact that they abandoned you. In some way, you and this person could have had some previous history. This could be somebody from your past. They could have left you at some point. They could have left you emotionally. This person could sort of been like the Emperor, the King of Swords, very keeping their feelings to themselves. But this person received whatever message. During this awakening, they do understand that you are their person. They do recognize who you are. They received the message. They got the download. Now, what they gonna do about it? Oh, look, and I said what they gonna do about it. And look at Spirit. Communicate. Shut it up. I'm sorry, y'all. Shut it up. But when the cards be like, y'all better listen up, the cards be on point. I love it. I love it. The cards is the message. So there you go. They just confirm in case y'all be like, no, I don't think da-da-da. The cards be like, yeah, you do. So we have, what did I say, receive. What do they want? What are they going to do? They want to communicate. The collective person is wanting to communicate with them, wanting to tell them something, but it's like, but first the old has to go. There's things that they have to clear out of their lives. There's things they have to, this person is healing. This person is starting to heal. They're working on it. That's what they're working on, right? So we have, thanks y'all. Make sure y'all give me some likes. Make sure y'all follow me. Reciprocity is real, y'all. We have summer. And we have fear. Something, like I said earlier in the reading, something could have happened in the summer. This person could have, if they were in a third-party situation, they could have got caught in the summer. In the summer, you guys could have ended. Maybe communication ended in the summer. But it was due to fears. You were getting too close to them. What did I say? Third-party situation at the bottom of the deck. Hey, what up? Thank you. Hey, beautiful. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Make sure you send me some likes. So y'all got to help me get up there. Y'all know these readings be on point. Y'all be coming out here offering y'all stuff for free. Come on, y'all got to send me the love. All right, so the collective's person right now is contemplating. They're trying to figure out what to do. I also feel like for somebody, your person is a firefighter. And that has something to do with this situation. Like, maybe they have for some of y'all, your person could be in the military too, but they could have like an image to uphold or something, or I don't know. There's something with them being a firefighter that's causing some sort of problem. I don't know. And that might be the person that like the heels. Security guard, there you go. Something with some sort of, I don't know. I feel like maybe even taking pictures Like, some fire departments do like the hot fire, and they do it like a charity thing. I don't know, but I feel like that's something that they did before. Maybe they took pictures as a firefighter. What you said. I can't guarantee who it is. I don't know, but I did get military. I got heavy with the firefighter though. Thank you guys so much for the likes. And I got heavy with somebody liking them heels. And I feel like it's the same person. Oh, thank you. So we have contemplation and we have action. So the collective's person is definitely contemplating what action to take. That's also where I feel like kind of this chariot energy is coming from. Both parties want this person to move forward. Both parties want this situation to move forward. They're very, hey, what up, Mr. Leo? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you. Both parties want this situation to move forward. And the collective's person is thinking about what action to take to get that forward. The collective can feel it. They can feel something's happening. But I will say, I feel like if your person is with someone else, they might, if they come to you, it might cause some controversy for a while. So just be mindful of that. I'm doing well. I'm trying to jig it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Trying to make it work, right? Third party, shut up. Hey, what I say, your person is trying to figure out what to do because they're in a third party situation. For some of y'all, your person is a third party situation with another person. For some of y'all, this person is like drinking, smoking, drugging, whatever. That's their third party, money, sex, whatever. They just have something they can't, especially, and I think this might go for the firefighter. That might be part of the problem, like their job. It's like, they may not want something serious because of their job. So it's like their job is always interfering with, and if that's the case, it's because they do like the fact that people be giving them attention because they're a firefighter. I don't know. Somebody on here got a firefighter, and he's this emperor, and so there you go. Or it's the military, but one of y'all got a firefighter. Possibly. Okay. Somebody got a firefighter because he liked that. He like it too much. He like attention. And okay. He like attention. And that's I feel like for that situation, that's part of the third party because that's his status. That's his status, like it's like it's his ego. And what I said a person is in ego. This person is like they're in ego and they're trying to balance that out, but they can't because they want to control the situation. And so it's making them hard. Plus, that's their identity. For the firefighter, that's his identity. And it's hard for him to change his identity because he loves the attention it brings. And that's okay. I mean, he boss hog, he whatever. Yeah. I said somebody on here got a firefighter because I'm seeing the whole uniform, and it's because of that, because he was in red, and I saw a fire truck, and I saw him like thinking he like big shit because he a fireman, which is nothing wrong with that because he is big shit. You know, to him, to you, to other people, whatever. It's just that's what I was getting. That somebody thought they was big shit because they was firemen. Nothing's wrong with that, right? So this person is wondering how to reinvent themselves. They're wondering this person is essentially some of y'all, your person is watching you and they're trying to figure out how the hell you did what you glowed the fuck up. You glowed the fuck up. You bossed up. You moneyed up. You did something where essentially you energied up because you did not give a fuck no more about what people thought about you, which created such a wonderful energy around you that you started attracting all these things to you. Your person can see this. Your person sees that everything you touch turns to gold. Your person sees that the type of person you are meshes well with the type of people other people are, and you bring things to fruition. So your person is kicking themselves in the ass right now because they're trying to figure out how to come back towards you because they messed up. Essentially, they probably chose a third party situation or stayed in it, even though they knew it wasn't going anywhere because they were in ego trying to prove a point, right? So they know they have to boss up and reinvent themselves if they want to, that's too many cards, if they want to be with you. And that scares them. So they're contemplating that. What fresh start? Shut the fuck up. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? This person knows that they have to reinvent themselves to have this fresh start with you. So for some of them, your person stayed small. They stayed little and stayed with the karmic or whatever situation they were in because they were afraid of moving forward, right? And so they know that they can't just come back to you with any old type of situation. Even if they didn't get with someone, even if this third party is like liquor, whatever. They know that they have to reinvent themselves. They know they have to come as their best self because you no longer accept less than what you deserve. And they now know what you're worthy of, what you deserve, right? Probably because you walked away from this situation. And that's when the fear kicked in because they started to realize they were actually going to lose you. Thank you guys for following me. If you're watching, please give me a follow. I do free mini reads. But they have put this on hold. They've put this, they're contemplating which action to take with the third party situation. They're trying to figure out having a fresh start. So they've had to pause the situation with you. So if you're not talking to this person, this could have this is why. They're trying to figure out what to do. They're trying to figure out what to do about your connection. They're trying to figure out what to do about their other connection. They're trying to figure out how to boss up their life. They're trying to figure out if this is even worth them bossing up their life. Because I feel like for some of y'all, this person has to change who they are. Change who they pretend to be, right? And that's hard. That's hard, right? It's always hard, right? Even a lot of us, the collective that have walked away from situations that longer serve us, it was not easy. There was a time where we sat thinking, oh, we can get this person to do XYZ. Oh, this person can see that we love them. Oh, this person can see that we change. That's a karmic. And we sat in situations longer than we needed to. So we have to have grace with our collective person to understand that they have to go through that awakening as well. We didn't go through it overnight, so they're not going to do that either, right? So let's get some information on the collective. Victim. What is that? The collective's person. They could be playing the victim, especially if they have a third party situation. They could be playing dumb. They recognize you, but they acting like they don't. Dark night of the soul, because they going through that ego death. And they don't like it. They don't want to. You see this victim? Spirit is literally dragging them along. Whatever happened in your connection, whatever happened in their connection, if they're in a connection with someone else, whatever's going on right now is divinely guided and the divine stepped in to do it, right? And so the divine is dragging them, kicking and screaming through this dark night of the soul. And again with the red. So for the firefighter, this is good for you because a lot of stuff is going to change for you as they go through the dark night of the soul. You just have to give them some space. Collective has to give the collective's person space, period. But for the firefighter, just give him some space. He needs some space right now. He's working it out. He's coming too. So for everyone else, of course, the same concept, right? The same concept. Let's see. Tribe, because he recognized you. What I say, he recognizes you as his tribe. He knows who you are. He knows you on a soul level. He's finally awakening to the fact that he knows you on a soul level. And if you are his soulmate, if you are this person, for some of y'all, your person might know twin flame, divine connection, whatever. They might call it kindred spirit, whatever, right? This person knows who you are. They recognize you. They see you. Spring, and we in spring right now, and ascending. So this person is ascending. Before they would play the victim, you would too. Before the parties would play the victim, we would too. Collective, right? All of us. Play the victim like, oh, woe is me, oh, whatever. Oh, this person did XYZ, whatever. When we already knew that this person was scared because we were scared too. So then we was trying to control the situation, which ultimately led to us trying to chase someone who was essentially needing space. And so once we started chasing, they started running. And then we created a dynamic that we didn't like. So we had to change it, right? We had to change it. And so for lots of people, the collective's person is going to be in some sort of contact in the spring. And they're going to try to do something regarding the commitment. The divine masculine, shut it up again. He's coming forward to offer commitment. in the spring. So for some of y'all, your person is going to start talking to you. They're going to start telling you a little bit more about how they feel, what they want. You may think they're just kidding, but they're not. What we have to understand is a lot of times the divine masculine, they already have a future plan. They have a long plan. The thing is, the divine masculine could have met you 3 years ago, but the divine masculine has been working on a plan to get his situation stable with his finances and his person over here independent on their own. So if he got to dip up and leave his situation because he want to be with you and he's no longer afraid to do so, he's ready to do that. But see, he don't say that because the divine masculine is a man of action. So he does less talking, he does more walking, right? So a lot of times we are forcing because we want to see 3D results, but what we don't understand is there's a whole bunch of stuff going on 5D behind the scenes. They're already pushing forward. We just have to sit back in our energy as the divine feminines and attract it. That's it. All we have to do is attract what we want by focusing on what we do want and not focusing on what we don't want. Even when we engage with the divine masculine, we'll have a habit of pointing out what we don't want them to do, what we don't want them to say. But that's part of the problem because that makes them defensive. But when we point out what we do want, then they can give it to us, right? And so the divine masculine is trying to figure out how to do so. And for some of y'all, the divine masculine is coming in the spring because he is ascending and he is understanding who you are. And what that will bring will be whatever will be. But Spirit is asking you right now to have this patience, with him, to have this understanding. Yes, let go, because it ain't gonna happen on your time. It's gonna happen on divine time, right? So it don't matter what you think, because it ain't gonna happen when you want it to happen. It's not gonna come when you want it to come. Spirit's gonna push you out your comfort zone and make you do the work for you before you ever get what you want over here, because you have to be ready to receive. And they don't want this person to play with you anymore. And you don't either, right? And you don't either. All right, so we got the Twin Flame Tarot. Let's get some more information regarding future energies of the collective. 3 of Cups. This person might come back. For some of y'all might still mess with them even though they got somebody else. For some of y'all, your person might try to hit you with that. They're really just testing your boundaries, trying to gauge what they can do, right? All right, we got the Devil. Get out your head, though. Stop thinking about it. Right now, especially during Aries season, what I tell y'all the other day, y'all is horny. And it's okay, because it's Aries season, right? So people going to be a little frisky, and that's all right. But get out your head and stop thinking about what you don't want. Stop overthinking the situation. Stop even worrying about the situation, because it's like this, right? What do I tell you all the time with the $1 million? If somebody says you're going to get $1 million, right? You don't know when, you don't know how, but you're going to get $1 million. All you got to do is not worry about when you're going to get the $1 million. Oh, you're going to stop worrying about it at that moment, because you know at some point before you die, you will get $1 million. Now, you might worry about if you're going to get the $1 million like right before you die or whatever. But essentially you're going to let it go, because they said you have to not worry and you'll get it. So you have faith that, okay, if I don't worry, I'm going to get it. Same concept with this situation. Same concept with when you manifest, right? When you manifest, you give it to Spirit and then you let it go. Whoever you manifest, whoever you pray to, whatever. Manifest in prayer, basically all the same thing. All right, so we got the Devil card. We got the 3 of Cups. For some of y'all, this person is going to come back. Y'all might mess around a little bit, but it won't be long if they're still with someone, because you're wanting something more and they're going to bring it to you with the stable. King of Pentacles with the stable. Also, your person could be married. The collective's person could be married as well. The collective could be married. And you could be trying to figure out what to do in that regard. That card, Death, transformation. The situation is over. They have situations that they're attending, they're tidying up, full. And once it's done, they're going to be ready to take this leap of faith towards the collective. The collective itself is ready to do that, right? So the collective is even in the energy of, yeah, they watching. So the collective's 6 of Pentacles, because they're ready to share with you. They're ready to share with you. Right? You have to follow me for readings, y'all, and send me some likes too if you got some. Hey, I'm with it. All right, so but I only read my followers. So all right, so we have the 3 of Cups, the Devil. Stop overthinking the situation. Get out your head. The King of Pentacles, Death, transition. On this card, it's transition, but it's transformation. That's what I want to say. You got the Fool card and you got thoughts. Your person is, for one, like I said earlier, they watching. They're afraid. But the fear is good because they're afraid they're going to lose you. Not good like that, because you don't want to make them jealous, because like when you try to make them jealous, that just backfires because the intent behind it is bad. So you just want to live your life. You want to continue to live your life. You miss them, and that's okay. And if they say, excuse me, ooh, some of y'all got to tell somebody the truth. Some of y'all, your person got to tell the truth. Some of y'all, and this is crazy, but for some of y'all, your person burps a lot. And you might used to get on them for that, but recently you've been thinking that you missed their burps or something, or you burped the other day and you thought about them. I don't know but I got that. That's the first time I ever got that. But for a lot of y'all, your person is, you're really ready to take this next step with them, and you're wanting them to come now. And Spirit said now is not the time. They are in transformation phase. They are in the cocoon. They are coming out to be the butterfly, but it's not going to be on your time. It's going to be on our time. So now you got to step out and be the butterfly, right? You got to step out the cocoon. You got to do what you got to do first, because you got your own purpose and your own mission, and you got to stay up out of theirs, because whatever's going on over there, that person has to handle. Somebody on here do. Somebody missed their burps, because they be burping all extra, probably real loud, just being extra, like always being extra. And they sit around and they burped or something. They was like, oh, I remember when he burped in my face, and I was like, ugh. So I'm sorry. I got that. I got that for somebody, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. So the collective's person is moving slowly. No surprise. He's a little scared. And the collective is scared. So let's not act like like I tell y'all all the time, let's not act like we ready for them to show up on the doorstep, because we're not. If we did, we would be like, oh my gosh. That's why I said for some of y'all, this situation is going to move forward, but there's going to be some drama with it. So when they show up on the doorstep, don't tell them they can't stay there, because they there because of you want them there. So don't play with them, but it's gonna come with some drama. Maybe some baby mamas, I don't know, but it's gonna come with some drama. But you want it, so Spirit said come through, right? But collectively, Spirit said it's going to happen on this time. So they're making a plan. They have made a decision. The collective's person has made a decision about what they want. They just know that they have to level up to get there, right? And so they are actually making a plan to try to gain some sort of independence in the situation. Where if they are in the situation, if they're a father figure or a parent or anything like that, with someone, or just in work, whatever. They're trying to figure out a way to become independent and become balanced in self, so that they can offer you this, they feel like this is a destined opportunity, and they want to offer you something. They want to offer you a new start, but they can't if they, look at this, Two of Cups, I want to come out. But they can't, Queen of Swords, if they don't balance themselves first and get their stuff together, right? They got to get their stuff together before they can get anybody else together. Thank y'all for the likes, y'all, though. Make sure y'all follow me. Y'all, if y'all watching, so y'all get notified when I do readings. I do free mini reads too. And you got the Queen of Swords. We got the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Swords, deception and strategy. And you got two cards about strategy. You got planning and decisions, which is the Two of Wands, but in another deck, it's strategy. And in this deck, they say planning and, planning and decisions. This person's trying to figure out what the hell they want to do. This person wants to offer you something, and this is specific for those in a third-party situation. Your person wants to come back to you, but I feel like they know that if they do, it's going to cause some problems. And for that, they're afraid. And so that's also causing fear. It's like if they're with someone, that person has threatened them. Women, we are very emotional a lot of times, and we will act out an emotion, even though we know something's dead and we hold on to it. We always got to bring it back and try to bring it back alive and try to save it, right? And so this person is trying to figure out what to do, because they're in a situation. They're in a situation. They're caught in between two worlds. They're caught in between their heart and their head. And so there's deception here, because I feel like this person knows that for one, their person is not very nice. Their person also will like if they I feel like this person has to end the situation to really be able to feed into you. And they want to do that, but they're afraid because whatever their karmic has over them, whether they've caught you guys talking before, whatever, they know the karmic is not going to let it go, period, basically. We have the Four of Swords, so the connections energy, future energy, healing and recovery. So right now, you guys are working on healing separately, working on becoming whole separately, working on understanding yourself separately. So when you come back into this, shut it up, 10 of Cups. This Cups, 10 of Cups, happiness and commitment. Hey, thanks for joining, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for the likes, y'all. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all follow me if y'all not following me. Right, you know what I mean? And so, but then, but we've all held on to things that no longer serve. And the High Priestess wanted to come out. What I say? The collective knows that collectively, you both want this. Collectively, the collective and their person want the same thing. It's just about how can they get there. So the future energy of the connection is healing. Healing energy of the connection. A lot of the connection already knows. They can feel it. They can feel, again, with the red. For some of y'all, the red is coming up because there's movement. You guys are going to move. And that's may challenge your stability. Again, what I say, or your person could, right. Or your person could move in with you. So this could cause for you to make some quick, rash decisions. And it could trigger your fears of change. It could trigger your fears of what would people think. So that's why this is coming up too. What she said on the HBO. I'm through. On the HBO, I'm through. The Page of Wands. Yeah, excitement and curiosity. There's something you don't know. I feel like this person is coming back, and that's what is not known. That this person is coming back. They're just trying to figure out a smart way to go about it. They want to rush in they want to rush in because they're the King of Wands and they want to rush in. But they're not going to because they know that if they and the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, they want to rush in our chaotic light, but they know that's not going to work. And something had to end first with that Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. Something had to end. Something has to end for this new beginning to come. For some of y'all, your person is already broken up with their person. You just don't know that. Because they may still be living together. They may still be co-parenting. And you just don't know that they're already broken up. And they're not going to tell you that because they don't think that you're going to believe them. And you probably wouldn't. So that's why they haven't said nothing. But for some of y'all, your person is already working towards ending things. Like them, like your person and their person are already like working towards breaking up, splitting things. There's a lot here with travel. For some of y'all, if your person has a distance, they may be coming to see you or you may be coming to see them. If they ask you to come to see them and it's very genuine, then you should go. Don't be afraid. Don't ask a whole bunch of questions. Don't be like, how am I going to get here? How am I going to get there? Just get you some money together and go. Be able to take care of yourself, because if you get there and they flake out because they scared, okay, whatever. But the gesture is you got up and went. And what else is you doing? Nothing. So if they want you to, but most of the time, let them come to you, right? Because they're gonna come. And they're gonna come fast. Look at that. 8 of Wands. Energy surge and communication. I said they're gonna communicate. They're gonna communicate something. They already had a vision of y'all being together. Just because you didn't see it, you may have thought they was full of it. But they're not. They're not full of it. They're not full of it. They want it to be, though. But once you walked away, or if you broke up from them, they know what they want. And they want you. For some of y'all, your person, the way you nurture them is unlike anything they've ever had in their life. And that's why they ran. And that could also be why you ran. Because the way you nurture them back also does that too. All right, so let's get some of these. Let's get some... What can we call this layer? Let's get some, I don't know, what can I call this? What can I call this row, y'all? Let's get some, because we done had a lot of information. Let's get, thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Y'all are dope. Let's get some last messages. All right, so let's get some last messages from Spirit regarding what's going on. So what's going on with the collective, or what should the collective focus on, and what is the collective person focusing on right now, and collective situation, like collectively. Let's see. The Lover's card. Get out your head, you nasties. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, that's the strongest form. Our sexual energy is our strongest form of manifesting energy we have. Continue to use it. Change their names. Change their names. Change their names, okay? Aw, thank you for the likes. Aw, thank you for the hearts. I don't think I've had that one, so I appreciate it. All right, thank y'all. Y'all be sending me all kind of, I don't know about all the TikTok stuff, so, but I appreciate it, because my daughter said I should start asking for Pacific stuff, but I don't know. All right, so the collective is thinking about love. They're thinking about their person. They're thinking about this connection, because you know this connection is coming. There is a decision that needs to be made, though. So be mindful, because there are decisions that need to be made. For some of y'all, you could be starting your monthly cycle. You could be having cramps soon. You could, so if you do, like, be mindful of what you think about during that time with this person, because it's coming, there's something that's going to come up for healing. For some of y'all, your person and you used to get freaky when you was on, that's between you and your spirit. Y'all do whatever y'all want. Seven of Pentacles, you're reevaluating what it is that you want out of life, because you know that you need to move forward, but you're afraid that moving forward means, like, you hold dear that you know that when it's time, the universe will bring you together with this person. I know, right? I just change it. Just put it. I don't know what to change it to, but because I don't know the situation, but maybe X, like X1, X2. I don't know, like whatever. Like, I'm sorry. That's being petty. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a petty moment. That was a Leo moment. Don't do that. I'm sorry. All right. You got the Nine of Pentacles focusing. The collective right now needs to reevaluate what it is that they want out of life and focus on obtaining it, because right now is your time to end those toxic cycles, to end those cycles that no longer serve you, to stop playing with yourself, to make the decision to move forward, knowing that you need to heal from this situation, knowing that you need to heal completely and let go of the fact, like, it's, don't blame them. Don't be the victim, because it's like you were afraid too. And so there were things that you did, there were things that you did when they needed space and you didn't give it, when there's things that they needed from you that you couldn't open yourself up to. So it takes two people in the connection to it's like they're not bad. It's not like they did these things to you on purpose. I don't want to say they're not bad, but they didn't do these things maliciously to you. It's just that they don't understand themselves enough to, they didn't understand their feelings at the time. They didn't understand their feelings at the time. Like, they didn't know that they were an ego. They still kind of don't, but some of them, they a little bit of an asshole and they don't give a shit. But that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. They're going to start giving a shit because you do. And that's all that matters. Even if they don't care, just because you care and they care, that's all that matters, right? So we have the Two of Swords. Again, with this, we got the Two of Lovers. We got the Lovers over here, which is about decision and indecision. And we got the Two of Swords over here with the Two. And then earlier we saw the Two of Cups, which is divine partnership. Essentially, both parties playing with each other. This person is trying to figure out if they're going to follow their passions or not. They're trying to figure out if they're going to go towards you, because the divine has intervened, and the divine has intervened and showed them that their way forward is towards you. But they are so hard-headed, they don't want to listen. That's why it's important that you don't push. That's why you let them go on their journey on their time. And that's essentially why everything has kind of happened how it has, because it's like they're so stubborn. Spirit had to show them where they had them messed up at. I'm sorry, but they did. I don't know what to say. All right, so we got Nine of Swords. Now they can't stop thinking about this new beginning that they want with you. The King of Wands, and they came out. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, happy birthday. Aw. You are stubborn because you're a Taurus. So he's not lying. He's not lying, but his ass is stubborn too. That's why y'all be bumping heads, because y'all both stubborn. But again, we have to remember that we are not divine masculine. So of course he wasn't mean. It's okay. He's gonna be good. But we also have to remember that we're not divine masculines, and sometimes we want to, because we are afraid of being vulnerable, we want to control love, which means we're trying to control something that we're supposed to be attracting, right? Okay, there you go. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. Why you don't freak out about it. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Now if he doesn't say nothing, don't get mad. He's probably gonna say something though. But then don't get mad if they say something, but then they stop saying something. Like it's like say hey, it's like let it go at their pace. Let them make the move, right? Let them right. I know it did. You said you lost your breath. You said, I know you did. You was like, oh, and then you got the butterflies, and then you started getting happy, then you started getting worried, then you started getting paranoid, then you had anxiety. That's why I be telling y'all, we be thinking we ready for stuff, but we not ready for stuff. We be thinking we ready, but we really not ready. And so, like I said, when they appear on the door and like, okay, I got my bag here. For some of y'all, they gotta be like, okay, I got my bag and I got my kid. Some of y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, what you mean you got your bag and a kid? Like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? And they're like, oh, I did what you wanted. And you gonna be like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I mean? So, right. So we have to take this slow. Like that's the problem before it was rushed. And now it has to come slowly because the divine has intervened. They said he can't do this Knight of Wands energy, right? He went from being the Knight of Wands because the divine stopped that. The divine said you can't keep rushing in and out like this because this is what you want. Oh, I'm from Indiana. Hey, why do you want them to move to Indiana? That's not, I'm from Indiana. Don't you want to move from there? So, right. And if you rush, and when they rush in like this, what happens with fire? I'm sorry, Indiana's not bad. I'm sorry for anybody who's, well, I mean, I don't really care for it, but I'm just saying if you live there and you love it, that's great. So this spirit is saying they don't want this energy because what happens with fire burns out, right? And so before it was passionate, it was hot. So they had to step in, right? Judgment had to step in. Whatever separation, whatever reason, this had to end because it was not working the way it was. But it had to end. It's like the Jenga. It had to come down because the walls weren't built good. And so when by doing that, right, it is going to essentially be able to lay the foundation for something better to come because this person now understands what you mean to them. They recognize you on a soul level. They know who you are when they did not know that before, right? So we have the Nine of Wands. They are thinking, they are overthinking, they are afraid, they are losing you. And rightfully so, because you are the shit, okay? The shit. And so they should be, because essentially you can be out here doing whatever you want to, but stop holding yourself back. You should be doing whatever you want to. And whoever comes around, they come around. Just don't play yourself, right? Don't be trying to be acting like you want to be with somebody, but then when there's somebody come around, you really don't want to be with somebody because you want to be with this person. It's different for you to, nobody can impact your energy. They can't. I mean, unless you let them, right? This giving them attention is letting them into your energy. So but they're worried, and they should be. So you're supposed to get out there, but also don't do stuff that you're not ready for. So don't act like you want a relationship with someone, because essentially you're going to mess that up. Just get out there and live, right? Just get out there and live, and worry about your own empowerment. If a relationship is supposed to go in the meantime before the situation comes back, then that's between you and spirit, because there's a lesson there. There's something you got to learn. There's something in that person that you need to see. That doesn't mean it's going to be forever. That doesn't mean you should make it forever. That just means you should go with the flow, and what you attract will come to you, because this person is clearly ready. We got the Chariot twice. We got the Chariot with the overall energy, because as I was shuffling the cards, the Chariot came out, and we got the Chariot in the energy of the connection after it's healing, because we got the Four Swords, which I think, didn't somebody get the Four Swords earlier? No, I guess not. I thought I saw the Four Swords twice. Anyways, so this energy of the situation is Because I thought I saw the Four of Swords. No, we got the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. All right. Anyways, so the Four of Swords is about healing, and that's what's going on with the connection, right? Right. Exactly. And that's what's going to happen, right? Well, and that's okay. But you also have to, but if Spirit needs you to learn a lesson because you're not ready for him to show up on your doorstep and y'all to live together and be in a connection right at this moment. So there may be some lessons that you need to learn. So Spirit is saying that if you don't want to date, that's fine. But just make sure that you aren't not dating because you're specifically waiting for someone that could be in a connection or that's not moving towards you as fast as you would like, delaying your life from moving forward. That's the thing that you don't want to do. It's okay for you not to date because you may, okay, my heart will always belong to this person. So I'm okay, cool, I'm chilling right now. But Spirit's like, but if we bringing people to you, we're bringing them to you for a reason. Even if it's just for you to learn something that will benefit you when this connection comes back together. So just make sure you're not cutting yourself off to the world, right? That's what you got to be worried about. This person, but Spirit is telling this person that they need to come from the Knight of Wands, where they were coming in fast and hot and leaving cold. They need to come in as the King of Wands. They need to step in their king energy and be that person, that visionary leader, right? And they are meant to come in so that they can, they're meant to come in strongly with what they want, but they have to know what they want first, right? And so we have the King, the Ace of Pentacles. And again, they want this new beginning. Again, they want this fresh start. They just got to figure out how the hell to get there. And their biggest fear about it is, hold on, y'all. Sorry. Hold on. Give me 5 seconds, y'all. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Thank y'all for the follow. So I'm getting the energy of the connection. So your person wants to come back to you. They want this fresh start in the connection, but they know they can't freaking half-ass it. They know they got to come with something, right? They got to get their shit together. All right. So with the connection, the Queen of Pentacles, the connection, the healing of the connection, and this person making smart moves. This person is hiding how they truly feel. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, that was up earlier, so that might be relevant. This person could be thinking of happiness, stability, independence, long-term with you. The Nine of Cups, they have the Eight of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. This person is working towards opening up to you about how they truly feel. They feel like you nurture them in a way that they're not used to. This person may have grew up, and I talked about this before, this person may have grew up in a environment out of survival, but you grew up in an environment that was, even though it wasn't perfect, it was still love. And those are two different things. So you're giving them natural love, and they aren't used to that because the love that they experienced as a child was based off of survival, which meant it was conditional, right? And so this person could have been afraid of you because this person could have also tested you. They could have been testing you subconsciously a lot, trying to test you to see if your love was as truly unconditional as you claim it was, if that makes sense. Because to them, unconditional could be putting up with a whole bunch of bullshit. But that's not unconditional love. Unconditional love is, I love you no matter what you do because my love is not based on your actions. But the love of me is based off of mine. So I have to have boundaries for myself. Like I have to have boundaries. And that means if you're not adhering to my boundaries, I gotta love your ass from afar, right? And so, they may be a little hurt about that because to them, they may feel like that's not, unconditional love. But essentially they were just trying to find fault in the unconditional love because they weren't used to it, and they don't understand that unconditional love is about loving someone unconditionally, not about tolerating their disrespect, right? And so they're learning a hard way because you probably had to walk away because they wasn't listening, and now they had to sit with this karmic situation and they had to figure it the fuck out. And they want to figure out that they want this, and they want to move this towards smoother waters. They want to move this towards calmer waters. That's what they have figured out. They have figured out that they want this to move closer towards what it is that they truly desire, which is peace, which is togetherness. I feel like this person wants to take care of you. They're tired of fighting with you. This person may have money, or they may be financially stable. They may have a home, like a family life, and that with a lot of money, and that could be a concern because they're afraid of their image. But they want that with you. They want this 10 of Cups with you. But it requires that they have to walk away from things that no longer serve them first. And until they're ready, Spirit says you got to go on your way. And you got to have this happiness today. Sorry, y'all. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be singing stuff, y'all. When I get stuff, sometimes I'll sing it. Hey, what up? What up? Hey. We got the Page of Wands. They have to have this energy and this eagerness. The Page of Wands came out in this connection twice. We already got the Page of Wands. We got that earlier. Page of Wands. What did I say? Page of Wands, excitement and curiosity. You have to move forward with excitement and curiosity about your life. You have to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And you may have had to walk away from this situation for the time being until they decided what they wanted. And that's okay. Because they needed to decide what they wanted. And because of that, there's going to be this foundation that's going to be put, this 4 of Wands. This is my twin flame soulmate card. For a lot of y'all, this is a divine connection. A soulmate, a twin flame. You may be seeing 111 or 1111. For some of y'all, y'all might be in the city. Like one of y'all might live in the city. One of you might live in the country. For some of y'all, y'all might be moving from the city to the country with this person. Because they make you happy and you make them happy. And that's what they're not telling you. Sorry, I'm trying to pull the card up so y'all can see it. That's what they're not telling you. They're not telling you that you make them giddy like a schoolgirl. And that's okay. They're not telling you how much they care about you. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, that was the thing. They're not telling you how much they care about you. They're not telling you how much they did care about you either, right? Because they were afraid. They were afraid. But you're their person, and that's what they're being deceitful about. Knight of Swords, and it wanted to come out again. We got the Knight of Swords in this deck too. And the 8 of Wands. Remember, it was the bottom of the Twin Flame Tarot. We got the 8 of Wands too. They're ready, right? Because energy never lies. So how this person feels, you already know. Energy never lies. Ace of Cups. I just split the deck. Ace of Cups was there. And the Emperor is underneath. And we got Emperor earlier. For some of y'all, your person is a bit of a jerk. For some of y'all, your person is a bit of a jerk. But you love his little jerk ass. I am going to say that. Like, you love his little jerk ass. And that's okay, right? That is okay. That is okay. So let's get some messages from the heart cards. And then we're going to get... And then let's get some cards from the karmic, the I am prick cards, right? I haven't used those yet. I mean, I've used them on me. I've used them on a friend, but I haven't used them collectively yet, right? Because I don't really, the karmic is there, but sometimes the karmic don't like you, you know. It is what it is. Like, everybody ain't got to like you, baby. It don't matter, right? All right, let's see. Messages from the heart. Let's get some messages from the collector's person, whoever that is. Ooh, that's too many messages, Spirit. Hold on, let's see. Love potion. Head over heels. Again with the heels. Again, some of y'all, your person likes the way you wear your heels. They like to see your legs in heels. Twin flame. For some of y'all, you feel like your person has knocked you over the head. Like, sometimes, like, you feel like your person has knocked you over the head. Like you feel like this connection knocked you over the head. For a lot of y'all, this is where it started your awakening. So you're like, oh, shit, what is this? And then you came across the term twin flame. That's actually how I came across it. Oh, this person is very innocent, even though they could be an asshole. They don't mean to be. They don't mean to be. They just don't know how to. That's the only way they know how to love. Like, that's the only thing they know. They're like a scared puppy. So they ghost you and they play games. And you were very innocent. I feel like a lot of the collective was very innocent towards this person, and they ghosted them and played games with them because they were afraid. Narcissist. And player from the Himalayas. Sorry, y'all. I'm player. Player. This person, what I say for some of y'all, your person is a little bit of an asshole, a little bit of a narcissist. But that's okay. That means you're a little bit of a narcissist too. Subconsciously, we all have narcissistic traits, right? Right. Because you started to heal. And they're having the courage to take this leap of faith. So right now, especially if your person isn't talking to you, they're in the man cave, man or woman cave. They're hermit. They're cut off from their, if they're with a family, they're cut off from their family. They're not thinking about their family. Not like that. They're just focusing on what it is that they want and focusing on how to get it. Because this person does want to come back to you. This person was afraid of your love, and they now realized how much they needed it, how much they wanted it, how much they depended on your future with them. That has now changed. And they're afraid. All right, so these are I'm a prick. So let's see. I actually like these cards. These cards are pretty fucking accurate. All right, let's see. I'll get 3. Maybe more. I fool their family and friends into thinking I have genuine feelings about them. Genuine. So this person acts like they really care. They may talk bad about your person. Your person's karmic may talk bad about them to other people, but it's because they play the role like they love them so much and they want to be with them. I know where you live and what car you drive. For some of y'all, your person's karmic knows who you are and knows where you live and what car you drive. They could be watching you on social media too, which could be why they know. You could be posting it so they do know. That's between you and your business. You just living life. That's on them for watching, right? For some of y'all know where the karmic, y'all know where your person in the karmic live and what car they drive, right? Y'all know the same about each other. Let's see. I'm jealous of your connection. So for y'all whose karmic knows who you are, like you've been together before, you cheated, this person cheated with you or whatever, this person is jealous of your connection because no matter what, they know that the bond can never be broken. So for some of y'all, the person's karmic is purposely trying to keep you and them apart because they do know that you have a connection with them. And while they know that connection was never really there, because that's why their relationship was not any good, they're still afraid to let it go because they're still letting ego make them be afraid and they're trying to be right. I'm not sure. For some of y'all, your person's karmic beginning in with people. So they're not sure they don't have an STD or an STI, a sexually transmitted disease or an infection. And your person's, they're stupid for believing my lies. For some of y'all, your karmic is a piece of work. Your person's karmic is definitely a piece of work. They are a liar. They are manipulative. They are a liar. They are a narcissist. I don't actually care about them. I'm stalking your social media. Like I said, for some of y'all, the karmic is watching. And I get money in illegal ways. I don't know what this means. They could be taking money from your person. If your person provides for them, they could be purposely not working or purposely not trying to contribute to the household, making the situation a bit harder for your person to leave. For some of y'all, your person's karmic could, I don't know, maybe she be getting her money in illegal ways. Yes, the karmic does know that. The karmic says, I'm jealous of your connection. The karmic definitely knows that this connection is something that they can never have. They have no idea how fake I've been with them. I've manipulated your connection. So for some of y'all, your karmic person has your karmic person has your karmic person knows about you. And they have manipulated your connection. Like, they have said bad things about you to this person. They have made you try to look bad. They maybe, like, if maybe you have your own business or you're trying to do something, maybe you have a good career, whatever. It's like they try to discredit you. So every good thing that you do or everything, first off, I think your person talked to their karmic about you. For whatever reason, I have no idea why. Whether they're married and it doesn't matter. Like, that's not ever a good thing, right? And so this person tried to taint their view of you in their eyes. And for some of y'all, it did work. For some of y'all, your person was blind. That's why they didn't recognize this connection. They were sitting there with the Two of Swords. Hold on. With this blindfold on. And over there purposely sitting. And all they had to do was take the blindfold off and they could see. Right. For some, it's the best friend. You're right. For some, it's their friends manipulated the connection. And this person, if your person, and two, that so your person could have been telling them like, oh, she just wanted you for money or she just wanted you for whatever. And that could be why this is coming up, where they've manipulated your connection. They try to make this person think that you don't really love and care for them. The karmic is a little bit of a hater, and the karmic may be a prostitute. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know. For some of y'all, your person's karmic is a prostitute, and she may have STD. So maybe don't have sex with them until they end that. You don't, and you know, hey, it is what it is. Prostitute, escort, sex worker, whatever. So, because that shit is here. That is here. So with the I get money illegally, I'm not sure if I have an STD or not. So they have no idea how fake I've been with them. And at the bottom of the deck, we have their friends are trying to have sex with me. So for some of y'all, might be the baby mama, might be. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just be mindful that they out here in the streets. For some of y'all too, the karmic is turning people against you. The karmic is trying to say that their relationship with their person did not work out because of you. You've tainted it. It's your fault. Like, they're trying to blame the failure of the relationship. The relationship was never meant to be, so I don't want to say failure. But they're trying to prevent the relationship from ending, and it needs to. And so that is also what's going on right now. So this is I'm the prick. These I am prick cards, they just kind of dope. I don't really like to focus on the karmic though, but the karmic do be hating though. The karmic be causing their own problems. And that's okay, because we be staying in places, before our awakening, we stayed in places where we stayed places longer than we should have, you know what I mean? And so the same concept goes for our person. Our person has to come to that understanding when it's time for them to do so. And we don't get to dictate that, right? That's what Spirit is letting us know. We don't get to dictate that. And the karmic is going to be a little jealous, but once they get there, once your person starts healing, then the karmic starts healing because they start interacting differently. And the karmic starts to understand that when a connection is no longer for them, there's nothing you can do to make it so, right? It is what it is. It's done. It's over. It's over. It is over. It's a dead issue, right? All right, y'all. So, I had my boobs out today. Sorry, I did. I did. Because I know that y'all not trying to date, but I am okay with it. So, because, listen, let me tell you something. It's about to get warm outside, and I'm about to be out there. I'm about to be out there. No kid. No kid, okay? I'm about to be living my best life. You gonna have to be miserable by yourself, boo-boo. Because I'm going to be out there living it up. Because, okay, right? I'm not about to be, not saying I don't love you. Because I do. Because I know people be watching my stuff. But, yeah, I'm going to be cute, okay? And whatever spirit brings me, I'm going to take it. Okay, I'm gonna take it. So there you go. So I'm gonna be right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be right out there. Like I love him, but Yeah, Spirit said it's my season to be choosing, and I'm choosing what I season, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's my Leo, because y'all know I'm a Leo. So, I'm a different type of Leo. Apparently, Leos be a little much. I am a little much. In that regard, I am a little much. But in the other ways, I'm a different type of Leo, right? So make sure y'all go to my bio. I got my link tree there. I think I should. Follow me on TikTok, not TikTok, because y'all should already be following me, right? Thank you. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I go live tomorrow on those platforms, or sometimes I do story readings. I might do story readings tomorrow, which is where I pull cards and I place the reading in my story. You just have to DM me for a number. I don't know which one I'm going to do because I kind of like going live. And then I am going to start a podcast. I'm dropping that this week. Maybe. I don't know how to drop a podcast, but if you don't start, you can't fucking finish. So, yeah, so there's that. So I'm going to take these love collectives. Never mind, I ain't even going to tell y'all, because then somebody might do it before me, and then they dropping they shit, and I'm trying to be, sometimes you got to learn to be quiet, right? All right, y'all, so I appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok if you're not following me right now. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook, one of the two, because I go live on both platforms at the same time. Right? Keep your silence. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. And mind you, that's what the DMs are doing, the Divine Masculines. So don't be so disappointed because you think you don't see progress. You can feel progress. You can feel it with this Chariot and this High Priestess. You can feel something's coming. You can feel it's time for change. It's time for you to move forward too. It's time for you to go towards your purpose. As you're immersed in your purpose, you will forget about this situation, making way. Well, not forget, but you will be preoccupied mentally with yourself so much that it will make way for this situation to come back around, because you will not chase it. You will be attracting it, because it won't even be on your mind. You'll know that faith is bringing what you need, right? And so just be mindful that you're not holding yourself back in the regard of actually living, if that makes sense. We want to wait for them, but waiting is the energy of lack, remember? And we don't thank you. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I really do love getting on TikTok. I do. I like it a lot. Like, I could probably get on here all the time. I don't, but I could. You guys are really dope. And even when you guys aren't dope, you're dope. So you're very supportive of each other. Don't be a whole bunch of bullshit. But that's kind of the energy on all my readings. So I like that. But I like you can get, it's TikTok. So I don't know. But I appreciate that. So to say all that, I'm to say thank you, because I am here for y'all. Y'all dope. But yeah, so we don't chase, we attract, we don't wait, we allow. We have to make space though to allow. So that's the thing. We have to let this go so the Divine Masculine can step into his Emperor energy and come towards us and give us what we need, right? Right. No more waiting. No more waiting. You live your best life and you attract. That's why if you ever notice how things come to you when you least expect it, right? So you'll think about something and then 2 months later, here it is, boom, it'll pop up. And you'll be like, dang, I just thought about that. Or dang, I just wanted that or whatever. And it's like, yeah, that's great. But because you let go of it coming, it was able to be brought to you. That's attracting. That's the attractor, right? And so, right, in the bag, right? I'm going to get the bag. I know that's right. My friend always says rule number 1, don't forget to get the money. Rule number 2, refer to rule number 1 and don't forget to get the money. And so that's it. Focus on stability. This is our season. Collectively, it's the collective season. The collective person is now waking up. Remember, you've been woke. Well, I mean, not completely, but you've been woke for a while. This is years in the making. This just didn't happen yesterday, right? So this is years in the making, right? So be mindful of that, because you didn't get here overnight. This ain't a year. This is several years you've been awakened dealing with this situation. Most of you. And so the person has to awaken too, and then they have to deal with their situation and move. Like, they have to make moves too. And if they have a whole intertwined life, they have to break that down as well. It's not always easy for people to do that, but because of their love for you, they are now doing it, right? And so, exactly. And so the person is, let your person guide. So if you do message, whoever was asking if you're still on, if you do message, say happy birthday, that's cool. If they say something back, that's cool. But then you say, hey, how you been, whatever. And then if they slow to respond or whatever, if they don't say anything, let it go, let it breathe, let them get there, because they not going nowhere. They ain't never went nowhere. That's why they still watching you, and their karmic's watching you too. So let them watch. Let them watch. That's what I tell people all the time. Karmic can watch me all day. She's growing because she's watching me, and I'm with it. So go ahead. My karmic, my ex-husband karmic was watching me, and he was growing because of it. So all day, everybody's karmic can watch. I don't care. That I'm okay with that, because collectively it's about growth, and whatever allows things to grow is what I'm all about. Even if they doesn't grow in my favor, that's okay too, because just because this situation over here, what I tell y'all, I'm be outside, just because this situation over here didn't grow in my favor when I thought it would, doesn't mean this situation over here ain't for me. Because I could be in this situation for a couple years, and then who knows, this person could have something, and then that situation have to go, and then who knows, because that person's mission on earth thing ended, all kind of stuff could have happened. So right, open. Don't be let people watch. People want to watch you, let them watch. Just don't tell them, just don't let the right hand know what the left hand's doing. Y'all saw I was about to say, oh, I'm about to do, and I said, oh, that's a good girl. Let me shut the that's all you got to do. You already one step ahead, because they don't know that you know that they're watching. So you got the upper hand anyways. You know what I mean? So let them watch. I always tell people you want to, but that's also the Leo in me. Because you want to watch me, baby, I'm going to give you something to watch. Spirit's going to give me everything I need. Spirit prepares your tables in front of your enemies for a reason. Because they want them to see that even hating on you didn't change nothing. So stop hating on people, period. Because if you spent that energy on yourself, you would have what they have, if not better, because you would have been able to get it, right? And so, but yeah, let them watch, because Spirit's using you as an example so that they can get their stuff together. If I you know what I mean? One time I had a situation and somebody was like, I don't need you. And I said, let me tell you something. That's cool. I said, whether you need me to hate on or need me to help, either way, you need me and I'm with it. If you need your hate in me to help you motivate you to do something, I'm good. Go ahead. Feel free to hate on me. If that motivates you to get your ass up every day and do something with yourself, baby, I'm for it. I don't care who's watching. I'll take all the haters. I'll take all of the haters. Because your life going to be better after you watching me. And I'm okay with that too. So you better have that attitude, because some of y'all need to help your person get on up out the way. Get their karmic on up out the way. And they karmic need to watch you so they can boss up and level up and get their self-esteem together. Then they sit over here like, I don't even know why I'm still over here, because they in love with this person over here. And then they going to get their own self and get together. They going to get their own self and get together. And so that's all you got to worry about. Hold on, y'all. Help. Some of y'all got to help, some of y'all got to help them get it together. And that's okay. Let the karmic watch, let the karmic get it together. I'll boss up whoever need it, because I want everybody to win. And hey, you never know. Sometimes things come for you and they are a blessing to help you win. So then things can turn around and the situation, now you up here because you don't won and you don't raise your vibration. And now this person can come to you because you don't raise your vibration, and now you can support the situation better mentally, and that's what they needed the whole time. So don't ever keep yourself back. Stop holding yourself back. Collective need to move forward. Race forward like the chariot. We are in Aries season. Aries, because let me tell you something. Next season coming up is Taurus. And remember we had a Taurus on here and somebody was like, oh, he said I'm stubborn because I'm a Taurus. And I said, but you are. Yes. So Taurus season, what's going to happen is if you ain't put no movement in this Aries season, oh, the Taurus season, boom, gonna put a break on it. And then you're gonna be mad because you ain't gonna see no movement. You're gonna have an attitude. And it's okay, Tauruses, to be stubborn. Virgos, Capricorns, Tauruses, earth signs are stubborn. It's all right. We love you to death, but y'all don't like y'all feelings and stubborn as I don't know what. But that's okay, because the fire signs is very passionate and on fire, and we so extra with it. So, I mean, all the signs got something. All the signs got something, y'all. All right, y'all. So I appreciate it. Let me get off here because my kids is on the way back. So I need a couple of minutes to decompress. You know, I only get like, you know, a little bit of time before the kids are back. So I need a moment of silence. I need a moment of silence, y'all. I'll be having to prepare. I'll be telling them when y'all coming back. Let me know, because I'll be having to let me meditate or something. All right, y'all. Tomorrow I'm gonna go live. Ooh, I just scratched myself. Tomorrow I'm gonna go live on Instagram, Facebook, maybe, or I'm gonna do story readings. One of the two. Oh Lord, she said I'm a double Taurus. Ooh, that means you don't like your feelings at all. So there you go. All right, y'all. So all right, y'all. So catch me. My daughter just said something via text, and I'm like, "Are you watching TikTok?" Because she said something like right after I was like, "Oh, I gotta decompress because my kids is on the way home." She was like, "I was like, hold on, are you on here?" All right, y'all. All right, I'll talk to you later. Catch me tomorrow on Instagram, Facebook. If I don't do live readings, then I'll do story readings. So then I just pull cards, I take a picture, and I write your reading in the story. You just got to DM me for a number. But I don't know which one I'm going to do. I'll do a reel in the morning or a video or something and tell y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all are dope. Thank you for following me. Catch you on the flip side. Y'all, if you like me, y'all that are on here, the 20 people left, please go watch my videos that I dropped. Please like them. Give me some love. Reciprocity is real. So I love y'all guys. Thanks. Bye.